Well, there's so much to talk about this album, but first off, you touched on it a little bit there about having your vocal cords ready because you had a little trouble there in Europe, right? And I can kind of relate because I know what you went through with that. Was it like an acid reflux?
Acid reflux, yeah.
And there is a fabulous doctor here in Detroit who handles that. He does a lot of bands, as a matter of fact.
Probably seen him before.
Yeah, is that right? Over at Henry Ford, but I know a lot of us have seen him too. And that's kind of becoming a common problem, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately for a lot of people. I was just on a medication called Prevacid that I had built up a resistance to. It wasn't affecting me anymore, so I had to switch out my medication. Got to kind of watch what I eat. I can't drink anymore.
No
more alcohol, no.
Wow.
More for us.
Yeah.
Well, that leaves more for the band, of course.
Right. No, they pick up the slack, yeah.
The Jägermeister tour.
Oh, Mike, I don't think that mic is still working yet, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that.
That's why I just said how ironic we're on the Jägermeister tour.
Yeah.
Drinking.
And that was that not one of the drinks of your choice there? Or?
Prior to performing every night, we'd do a shot of Jaeger, and can't do it anymore.
Well, we can.
That's right.
Danny does a shot for him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to look at it two ways. I mean, a lot of bands have to spend big bucks to go through that, and rehab themselves into sobriety. So, you just had to do it cold turkey, huh?
Yeah, sobriety is highly overrated. I don't like being the guy standing in the corner watching everybody else get drunk and have a good time. But
you make a great designated driver.
There you go.
How you feeling though? How's
much better?
Yeah,
much
everything's
better,
all healed up.
Fighting off a cold right now, but doing okay.
Of course. Welcome to Detroit, right?
Yeah,
they've got plenty of them, plenty of colds going around. But we were a little taken back by getting 2 singles very quickly from you guys.
Well,
boom, boom.
Guarded wasn't considered a single.
Okay.
It was just something we were throwing out there to whet people's appetites. It was never meant to be a full-blown single, just to kind of give people a taste.
But it turned out to be one.
People reacted to it very, very strongly, so we were simply trying to meet the need.
I think it's definitely something that the fans probably expect us to play live because it did kind of climb the charts a little bit higher than everybody probably expected at first. So, it's something, it is somewhat the unofficial single, but just like The Game was off the first album, it's something that the fans, I think, expect at the shows.
Little something different, little something more wide open, a little more fan friendly. This album has that feel to it that it was a little more wide open for you guys. You're singing a little more, sounds a little different. Guitar playing's a little more wide open. Am I on the right track here or no?
You're not too far from it.
I mean, we always just try to continue to evolve. I mean, we had a lot of time off between albums, and we had a lot of ideas, probably 20 songs or more. And we just try to give each song its own identity. I mean, that's challenging in itself. We don't want to rehash a bunch of stuff and just start sounding too repetitious. Mm-hmm. But, we always push each other to go beyond the limits.
Did you feel, though, Dan, that you were, stretching your guitar limits a little bit on this one?
Well, definitely. I feel, confident and encouraged by the guys to step it up a little bit more and bringing guitar solos back into the songs. And when David does something melodically, we always, push him to go the extra mile and get a little bit more out of each other, and same with the other guys. We just constantly there to encourage each other to step it up.
Disturbed one. .4roommotion.com